Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today, we are going to be doing things, but first of all, this is the completed design for the engine nacelle. So what I've decided in the end is hydrogen not necessary, because this thing will have a jump drive and therefore will not need to accelerate that fast, well, that much, or at that amount of acceleration, and also it would just waste resources. So this is the finished design. I will flip over so as if it's on the top, because this is the bottom, the belly of the beast. But yeah, so we have large armoured thrusters here. Yeah, armoured thrusters. We then have the sloped, the 2x1 sloped, so the less sharp slopes that go up. And then it goes into here, off to here, and then we've got some on the other side that are the other way up. And then I've added some kind of curved section to the edge to make it not look horrible, and I think it has done the job. What we can actually do is, when we're adding maneuvering thrusters, so the lateral, no, not lateral, the strafe, the strafing thrusters, you know, up, down, left, right, instead of the main thrusters, which are forward and backward, we can add some into here, and we can add some others across the hull of the ship. And also, this space here, which is 6 spaces per, well, 12 spaces per nacelle, so that's 24 spaces, we can have gyroscopes and batteries, so we won't have to place gyroscopes anywhere else. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to flip the right way over, and today we are going to be working on this section, which is the manufactorium and the cargo hold. Basically, mine stuff, put it in here, and it will give me components that can allow me to build more stuff. This ship isn't supposed to do that, so later, but it will be capable of producing its own ammunition, which is very useful. For now, I'm going to get rid of this ramp area. I just need to remember that it's there, because that's going to be needed later. Because we have to somehow get from the engine room to the hangar bay. Oh, I also found out that the current design of the attack ship, wherever the hell it's gone, yeah, is 5 blocks tall, not 3, and therefore this hangar is too small, or exactly the same size, which also means too small. So that means I'm going to get rid of the Gatling turret and replace it with something else, or not replace it at all. I just need to find some, well, I need to salvage some tech that will allow me to do that. But anyway, we're here to do some other things, so let's get an empty toolbar. Is that a toolbar? Yes, toolbar. Get my character tools, and we need a refinery. Yeah, pretty good. We need some modules, which will be the productivity and effectiveness. And then what we also need is cargo, and we're going to use the large cargo container, and we need assembler, and that's kind of it. Those, no, that's not kind of it. We've also got tab 2 for our conveyor tube-ness thing. Yeah, get rid of those, I don't need them. Get rid of those, I don't need them. Yeah. So toolbar 1 is light armor, toolbar 3 is heavy armor. Just to keep that in mind. And then the rest of them I do. The second one is conveyors, and the others I do what the hell I want with them. So, now, if I remember myself correctly, first of all, I'm going to add all of this here, so that we can use it as a base to help us build things. It is not necessary. Well, no, it's not going to be there in the final construction. Well, actually, no. Quite a bit of this is, like, this block isn't, and that's it. Okay, just so that you know. Right. So We have 4 corners. We have a 3 by 3, another 3 by 3. We have another 3 by 3 in the center, I believe. So if we go 1, 2, 3, here's the corner of one. Yeah, here's the corner. And then we go 1, 2, 3, here's the corner of the other. So we have a 9 by 9 area to... No, it's not 9 by 9 actually, because we've also got the corner thing here and the corner here. So no, we don't have a 9 by 9, we have like a 9 by 7, which is also known as a 2 by 2, or a 3 by 2 if I want to fill this in entirely, which I don't. So, stop waffling and do your job. We want to place refineries. Yes, that replacing refineries would be a good idea. And now I just need to make sure that they're in a proper... Oh no, no. I can't do maths, obviously, even though I should be able to, because it's not a... We don't have a 3 by 3 footprint, we have a 2 by 3 footprint, which means that we can probably... So if we go is it a 2 by 3 footprint? Am I stupid? Yes, it is a 2 by 3 footprint. Excellent. Well, what this means is we can do some sort of magic if, you know, this thing wanted to work properly. Or, you know, do the thing that I want, thank you. So if we do this, yeah, then we do this again. That should leave the center available. Unless I've done it wrong. I've done it wrong. God damn it. Yep. Collision. Right. One here, and then one here, one here. Okay, and then we have a layer of modules, and then we have a gap in the middle, and then we have a layer of modules, and then we have the other refineries. So in total we'll have 8 refineries, which is more than I remember saying that I will have, but the more the merrier, I guess. Now, the only problem is I need to remember which orientation these things are in order to get the conveyor... Oh god, yeah, get through that. In order to get the conveyors working. So I need conveyors that go along here and along here, and then they need to somehow link up in the cargo area, and then it'll all be connected anyway. I'm not using conveyor tubes, conveyor sorter tubes, because that's just going to be complicated. Instead, I'm going to use a script, which I haven't used before, but it's very similar to something I have used before, which is actually a mod. You could see my Series 1 to see what the hell I'm talking about. It's my main sorting system. So now that we've got these refineries, each of these refineries are going to have specific ores that they will do. So some of them will just do the bulk ores like iron or nickel or something like that, whereas others will do more rare ones such as platinum and uranium and gold, things like that. I'm going to spin round because that's making me slightly nauseous. Right, so we have effectiveness modules, which I believe are the ones that improve the efficiency of ore to ingot, if I'm correct. So these ones down here, if you want to get, if you have a collision box whatsoever, please use it, because really that's getting annoying. So we basically have 3 effectiveness modules, and then because I hate things being slow, yep, get right there, thank you, and then we have 2 productivity modules, 1 productivity module and 3 effectiveness, which means that it's twice as fast, but it's also like somewhere in the region of better efficiency. And then we're going to have another one that's just going to be for bulk resources, and we're going to have another one that's just for bulk resources, and then we're going to have... Basically what we're doing is we're having a mixture of all of them, except for the last combination, which would just be all effectiveness, because no one has time for that. Yeah, and then we do that, and then we have a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. And then the rest of them are just productivity modules. No, effectiveness modules. Get it right, you fool. Right. So, with those modules in place, that should be the correct configuration of everything I need to do. Now, I'm going to need to weld all of these off camera, and I'm not going to do it this episode because, well, time constraints. So, pretend that this is finished, okay? We don't have to have, like, connecting conveyors everywhere on this layer because they're all going to be connected when we get to the cargo containers. So, next, what we need to do is the following. We need the assemblers planned out and done things with, so that it's compact and efficient of space, but not everywhere, and also so that it can hook up and everything. And then we just need to, actually no, we can just do it now, can't we? No, I can't because I need interior plate. I have one interior plate. Okay, that's not enough for the masses of things I need. I will have I will take 10 just in case. So, and we'll hook up the engine room later as well, because they'll also be connected to the conveyor system, because everything will be connected. Right, so we need a large cargo container there, cargo container there, cargo container there, and of course we're going to have a smaller, no, we're going to have a regular cargo container, no, larger cargo container there. And then we need conveyor tubes that connect between the 4 of them. We can't have one here. That's fine, because this technically counts as they're all connected, because there's going to be a walkway through here. Okay, now, next step. Okay, we now need to do the assemblers, which is going to be a difficult job since I don't know... actually no, that doesn't matter. I don't need to know that. So, instead of doing it inside the ship where I have limited room, I'm going to plan what the tessellation of assemblers is going to be on the outside. So we have our first assembler here, remembering that we have the back 2 here. Oh, you could probably actually see where the conveyor points are on the thing. So basically we will have productivity modules attached to it. That's the wrong way, that's also the wrong way, there. So we have 2 here, and they need to stay within this kind of arrangement, which is kind of a pain, which basically means I'm having columns that just continue going, and that will give me quite a lot of assemblers. Yeah, that will work. I don't know why I was trying to do a weird tessellation thing, because this thing will work. So what I need is I need some sort of block to start with, which will be here, and then get the this one, productivity, put it here, and then have a assembler. Yeah, that's right. Yes, okay, that's fine. And then we just go down with the assemblers all the way down. That should work, right? Please, please, please say that's going to work. Yeah, that should be in line. Good. Okay. And then what we have is we just need to finish placing the productivity modules on this side. That's a misclick, and definitely was a purposeful misclick because those things apparently exist now. Right, put those there. Flip them over. That's still the wrong way around, but it works anyway. Go like that. Good.
Energy low.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That has to be wrong. You know why? Because, no, it's not wrong. Okay, good. My energy is at 25%, which is completely fine. And then what we do is we copy and paste over to here. Do the same thing. Do the same thing as usual. I'm just going to temporarily do this and then do the thing. Yeah? Okay. So that's kind of a good thing. And then what we can actually do is we could use this area that is blank in the middle, because it's blank in the middle for a lot of the area. We can use this as assembly area, which I will demonstrate once I've gotten my bearings, because I appear to have lost myself. Yeah, I need to finish the modules. That's what I missed. Right, get rid of you. Eventually, yeah, I will be able to actually learn from heart how to do the rotation system, even though it confuses the hell out of me. Right, now that those modules are done, here's the thing that I was going to say. Get rid of, oh god, is this going to destroy everything? No, because they're all connected to here. So the next thing that we do is we place a conveyor tube here, a conveyor junction rather. We also place a conveyor tube here, which will go into that assembler. We place a conveyor tube here, which will go into that assembler. We'll also do the same over here for redundancy. Okay. And then throughout here we go 1, 2, and then we have some additional assemblers, which I just need to go over to here, get you, and do the same as before. We're going to leave this area blank because we don't need it. Because there's also going to be another walkway that goes along here into an observation deck for the hangar, because we're going to need one. Well, no, we're not going to need one. I would like there to be one. There's a difference. Or there might not be. Who knows? Except myself. Ooh, I did it first time. That was fun. So, we have a total of some number of... no, not some number. A ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Am I counting correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 16. We have 16 assemblers. Okay, and then we have 8 refineries, so that we have 2 assemblers per refinery. That's going to work apparently. And then we have 2 refineries per cargo container. Yes, that's totally going to work, I think. Maybe, I don't care. So now that that's done, all I need to do is restore the walkway, and then I need to weld that stuff in. No, that's wrong. Okay. Now here's the tricky part. I have got to memorize how these bottom refineries were actually constructed. So if I get this... Oh god, it's changed its thing. No, you can't do that. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to start welding these refineries in order to actually see how they were constructed. Otherwise, I won't be able to do conveyors. Yeah, sure. I only had that much. Fine. I'll go get some more steel plate then. Noting I can only carry just under 300. And I'm going through it like, I don't know, wildfire. Even though you don't go through wildfire, do you? You never mind. That metaphor is now wasted. I can't, for some reason, move. And you are not wanting to collide. Right. I think here is a conveyor point, because that would make sense. So we can assume here, and here, and here has a conveyor point. So, and we can also assume that these are not connected. Actually, someone's probably going to say, yes it is, you're, you know, drunk or something. Right, let's have a look. Yes, at some point, the pairs are connected to each other. That's good. So all we need to do is just place conveyor tubes, which I will steal from here. Noting same pronunciation, different words. That's not going to be good. Right. Hey, collide with the... Oh my god, this is infuriating, by the way. If you did not realise... Right, that should connect. These two are now part of the system. And then we just need a regular one here. I don't know why the refineries don't have proper collision boxes. We also do the same thing here. No, we don't. We don't. We do the opposite thing. Okay, that makes more sense. One here, and then one this way. Then we go to the other side, and then we place one here. Okay, so if everything is correct, we should have these the cargo containers are all connected to each other. The assemblers are connected to that entirely, and then the refineries are connected in branches. Actually, these are connected in branches as well, so that's fine. There's just this massive gap in the middle which is not doing anything useful, like this middle area. Noting that we'll have a walkway going this way. My previous comment about having a walkway that contains some sort of conveyor, it might work because it will allow us to build another one down here, but that's kind of a waste. And then what we need is another one going across here, and that should finish everything that we need. Get over there, thank you. Open this hole, and I need to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, everything in this section can now be welded. Everything is in its correct place. I also need to do the walls and the ceiling and the floor. No, the floor's already done because I did that. Good. That's actually a very compact, except the cargo area, that's actually a very compact construction area. However, because it is compact, it means that any, torpedo that hits that section means that's a lot of items spewing everywhere, and that's my ammunition gone, which is not the best. But also, this does allow me to have many connection points to which I can place turrets on the outside. Well, on this mid section anyway. This section will probably, I'll need to do some conveyorness over there. And yeah, so next episode we will be doing the front of the ship, or at least the workings of the front of the ship. This section will be welded and finished, because really, we're not going to take 40 episodes to build a space station, we're going to take 5 episodes to build a capital ship. Yeah, I think that's correct, 5 episodes should do. And then the last episode will just go to placing turrets and doing armor decals and things like that. So next episode we'll do a hangar, and we'll do the engine and bridge. I think that is a good idea, and I am running low on energy. So, until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.